Good morning.
Good morning. What is that? Why I feel that I'm...
Were you going to get out Nate's
No, it's
No.
not this. Okay. What do you mean?
cards?
I will, yeah.
Good
Some
morning, and
pink
thank you,
is-
Heidi, for greeting everyone.
Good morning. Good morning, my wonderful village. And Heidi, and I hope, Heidi, Alexis, Susie, Delilah, Gamali, and we gained so many new subscribers. I had yesterday reading with collaboration with Linda G. Hello, everyone who came from her from her group. And a lot of you will have to resubscribe because I know so all the time when I gain like 50 people, the YouTube is taking 50 off. So they are telling me that I had, and I hope Kathy McLaughlin will be here today. If not, Kathy, can you check please your WhatsApp? I left you a message and I was trying to call you, but not.
She's here.
She is here. So please give me an answer on WhatsApp. I will appreciate that.
And Delilah says, today is my birthday. Coffee ready and village people are here.
Wonderful. Well, what a nice way to celebrate your birthday. Today is Wednesday, so it's not that I can open my phone and look for the lucky person. And the last person was from Australia, and I couldn't get to call her. So hopefully, she said that she will call me today. With the time zoning, 16 hours difference, it's not easy to communicate.
No, it isn't.
And Monday, Tuesday was, Sunday, Monday was the full moon.
Yeah.
No, Monday.
Monday.
And I have to tell you something. I had stone, Leszek gave me stone like that. They are never exactly the same. The one that he gave me had two little stones and he was laughing. This is me and Roman. But someone have steal that stone from me.
From where? Where was
at
it?
the store.
Oh my.
It was on
Was that in that robbery?
No.
After?
No, before.
Okay.
Before. And I knew that girl had a hoodie and she went there and left in a hurry. So I thought, what did she do? She took this stone like that. It's rat like quartz. And I was looking for this whenever I was in the rock and gem store. I was looking all the time for the stone, and then I found this one. But because it didn't have those two little ones, I was debating if I should buy it. And then I look at the watch; it's 4:20, and this was Leszek's favorite number. 4:20. He was annoying me when he was a teenager. Somehow he was saying, oh, it's time for a break. It's marijuana time. Not that he could take it. Thank you so much, Heidi. Thank you. And I hope your husband is better. And so when I saw the 4:20, I thought, okay, it's a message for me to take it. It's odd, like, you don't pay attention to some things, but I always thought that 4:20, when I look at the clock and it's something 4:20, that's him being around me.
Mm-hmm.
You have to think the positive way that you can communicate with the deceased. And sometimes people are my parents around me, or think how they will find a way to communicate with you. That's my guessing.
I always found that when I think of a person who's passed, that they come, if they're not around me right then, they come to me,
Mhm.
like to be around me. But if all of a sudden you think of them out of the blue, like thinking of Lashik out of the blue, he is around you, letting you know.
Yeah, and he was probably very happy when I charged that stone, and it's here with me. I charged Erica's card, because I will be with Erica at 11
Sunday.
Monday at 11
Sunday.
Sunday. Next Monday we will be here, and Sunday. So I'm looking forward to that one. My husband is happy that I will be with Erica. He likes her so much. Okay, I'm ready for questions.
Now, yeah, this is a good one. I'll read the other part after, but Tina Leno has that sure was a nothing burger at the White House yesterday. What did DJT even? Why did DJT even bother inviting Carney to come? What exactly was accomplished there?
Well, Carney is polite. He is nice, and he thought that there will be no hard moments. So he thought that he will be talking again about Canada being 53rd state.
He did.
He did. That's what he was planning to do, and he did. So, it's go figure out him. He don't know what he is doing. He is just, okay, I will call Carney on the carpet. And I said that it will be fake money, and it was fake. Nothing was there, really.
Nothing was accomplished. And he threatened Canada's sovereignty again.
So, he wants to, I am the big guy. Oh, look at me. I'm the king of the playground because I'm the bully. Yeah, that's how they act, those bullies in the playground.
Mr. T said about Canada that he doesn't care if Canadians are no longer traveling to the U.S. and that Americans hate the Canadian auto industry. Like what's that got to do with it? T gave no concessions. So what direction does our Prime Minister go from here?
That we are not going.
Oh, even alcohol's down by 70 or 85% sales to Canada.
Mm-hmm. And Las Vegas is begging Canadians, can you come? They are putting advertisements. Can you come? We have so much empty places in the hotels. We would love to see you again.
He's causing major problems. So what direction does our Prime Minister Carney go from here?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
You have to help me to understand that one. But I will pull 3 cards from myself and from one. He will be about negotiating, keeping balance, nothing major. He will be trying to gain strength, but not to show it too much in his face.
In T's face.
In Mr. T.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be the reason to celebrate. He will be moving forward because he needs to be popular in Canada as well. And he will get more out of his cave and be more connected with other leaders of other countries. And that must be annoying for Mr. T because he is not happy about that Canada is popular with other countries. I wonder how he was reacting when if he learned, that the leader of Albania was complaining to Macron, president of France, why you didn't congratulate me that because they were never in war with some country. That Trump is saying that he made the peace.
So there's a question here.
Happy birthday for your daughter for tomorrow, Annie Moore.
Mr. T is calling for Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson and Illinois Governor Pritzker to be imprisoned for their resistance. So what's going to come out of that?
It's getting to the point that it will be a paranoia, but it's not.
Well, they are already paranoid.
But it will be good for comedy, but it's not.
No.
So paranoid.
So will they? Chris is asking, will they arrest the Chicago mayor? 1, 2, 3.
I don't see anything. Now, goblet of peace. I don't think they will be. And I didn't see anything. The Chicago mayor and Chicago and Illinois Pritzker governor, they will be safe. Trump will go for another place. America will eventually stand up, will be going for the safety, for being safe and independent. 1 second, I need something for my back. I don't know.
Here, take that one.
That one. I like to have support for my back.
So the blame is now shifting to the Republicans, polls are showing, about the shutdown.
Good. Well, that's supposed to be that way. And Pelosi had interview. I just was running to getting ready for the video, so I heard only a few words, and she said they had so much time to negotiate when the government was open, and they didn't. So why they are saying that they have to reopen government to negotiate and show us that you are serious, because they just want to have their own way.
So do you still see it as ending fairly soon?
Time is not for me. It will be shifting. I don't know if, can you count?
1, 2, 3.
First, it has to be mess, and then they will be listening, because they have to drink the coffee that they make it. Yeah, some new paragraphs will be written, so there will be some negotiations on the paper. People will stand up. Angels of excitement will be with people, and it will be up and down. That's what I'm seeing, shifting one way or another.
Well, everything has really started to change. People power is coming out.
And I think something good will come out of that desperate holding people by muscle. You can't do that for a long time. And I'm from Poland. I was saying this one day. We were surprised that everyone went on the streets, and the whole country was on a strike. It was miserable because we didn't have city buses, and most 95 or 98% people didn't have cars. I was lucky that I have a car, but what you can do if you can buy gasoline? So
that's true.
Gas, and it was hectic.
Now the no King's Day.
We survive, and no King's Day is coming on the 18th.
Are they gonna? Is Mr. T going to use the National Guard and try to create some chaos so that he can justify martial law? One, 2, 3.
I'm seeing Miller and whispering to Mr. T ear.
Miller,
yeah. Good guy. You will go with a piece, and they will try it, but people will go with the piece and with the shaking the head.
So it'll be a peaceful protest.
People will do it, but he will go with the law. Eventually, they will have to educate themselves, and everyone will be on the streets. They will see that they don't have the power, that much power to do martial law.
So who will have to educate themselves? Like the people
People
who...
will be educating each other.
Okay.
And we had the martial law for a few years, actually. In Poland, we had that. It's terrible for the businesses because you can't go to any restaurant after in the evening. You have to be at home. I think it was very early, about 9 o'clock. And so you don't go to the restaurant because if you are someone is serving you slow, and then you can't find the city train, no one was going. You couldn't go for any. In Poland, we are very much into dancing in the restaurants. Every restaurant usually have a floor that you can dance. And it was like that here as well when we came here. Some restaurants were offering the music and you can dance. And that was stopped. So the businesses were suffering. That time the businesses were owned by government. Over here, all those businesses will be furious. They lost the working people who were doing dishes, and now they will lose in martial law people coming.
That's a whole different world that I don't ever want to
you can go to the restaurant, but there is no one in the restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the case, and there are always two sides of the sword.
Now, the Attorney General Bondi was questioned by the Senate.
Wow, that was something to watch.
She didn't give any really answers. She just...
I have to watch for those people who are doing the body language, because I didn't see any yet.
One had come out. But also the Democratic senator had also asked some really, really good questions, and he listed all the questions that she refused to answer.
Yeah, Adam Schiff, that he said, you didn't answer this, you didn't answer this.
Big, long list.
Huge list.
So Suzanne Bornemann...
Eventually she started boiling.
Yeah, and attacking. Suzanne Bornemann would like to know, will Blondie be indicted for obstruction of justice?
Oh, my. There is ad about about windshield. And the guy is hanging his daughter's bike in the garage. You are not watching too much TV, so you don't know which one I'm talking about. And he is happy that he hung the bike and it's hanging, it's hit in the windshield. So the guy is suffering because he caused himself the damage.
So it's self-inflicted.
Self-inflicted wounds. I will pull 3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
Big change after that will happen. The death card. People will be leaning for the money, and the money will be paying some roles because if the Congress is not letting them to be open. People are not getting money, crying over broken relationships, and thinking, we want different party.
So what's in Blondie's future?
Yeah, well, she will be probably as well, because they have to change the party so they can charge her. This part, when GOP is in the government, they can do this when there will be a new government, new house, then they can do it. Not
So that
yet.
would be next
Yeah.
year.
Next year.
But
Because sorry, I apologize.
that's fine.
But she inflicted her own wounds by not answering questions
Will
and
Vance,
actually causing those problems because she was not doing. She thought, oh, no one will see that.
will Vance keep her on as Attorney General? 1, 2, 3.
Liability. So she
Liability?
liability.
She's a liability.
Yeah, she will be. And well, dancing with up and down. So I'm not saying the right away, but he will eventually think,
The same as he's going to keep Miller on for a while. You thought.
yeah, probably. He would like to be loved by people.
Who, Vance?
But if he will get that, but the doctors will have to choose. It's all about the keeping balance. Look at this. This is the same symbol. So he will be feeling, I can balance everything. And he will be paying more attention to the choices because he will think, oh, I don't want to go the same direction as Mr. T was going. I would.
How is he going to separate himself from Mr. T? Like, how is he going to surface that he's the better choice? He's different. He's more caring or whatever. I mean, he tried to be the leader of that.
After Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, he tried to come out as leader of that too.
He wants to be, and he took 87 days already on vacations.
All paid for by the U.S. people?
Of course. Mm-hmm. And when they were in Ireland or Scotland, they had to check the whole street, everyone's telephones.
Yeah.
If those people have no messages on the phones that they don't like Mr. T in other country, can you imagine? Because they will have to protect him to the point that he is so overprotected. And how expensive is that? What a nuisance is that? Go to the basement and enjoy yourself, but not, spending those money and making more enemies that way in Europe. I would be angry if someone will come to me and show me your phone.
Mm-hmm.
And that was probably Home Office in England or whatever. They have that ability to do that. But I would be furious.
I wouldn't give it to them.
Well,
they have no right. But some people closed their doors, didn't they?
Oh, they're everywhere. In Greenland as well. They didn't want him. So he is very unpopular. And I'm not in USA, but I can figure out that when they are making jokes about his putting liner under eyes or whatever, that's not a laugh. Even he wants to be more prettier. He is borrowing makeups from his wife, Usha.
Delilah is asking, do you see people united anytime soon? 1, 2, 3.
Everything is pushing them the same direction because the problems with payments, it's a problem. Problems with medical field, in the medical field, it's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Everything will be the same problem for Democrats or Republicans. Farmers in Texas who are not able to sell their harvest, there will be a problem. They don't know what to do with the harvest. Too much harvest will cause like mouses and rats going to be a problem eventually. It will be. I'm promising you that will be a huge problem for Texas. And it was once in Australia when there was too much goodies on the field and the mouses were everywhere. So it will be everywhere a problem, and people will be going to the bars, and after a few drinks, they will be spitting.
There was one farmer.
1 second. Well, that will be a shaky tower. Just wait. Not long. 3 of Wands.
Not long from now.
No. And battles. Look at this. Those cards. Everyone knows my cards already, probably. So, yeah. People are waiting for the sparkle, and they will be.
You saw Abbott leaving at some point.
I'm surprised that he's still there.
Do you see anything that would speed up his removal or leaving? Is it going to be a health issue, or does he think it's time to leave government?
Count to 3.
2, 3.
He will be eaten by a shark.
Ooh, is it Mr. T's shark coming on land, maybe?
But it could be a cancer as well.
So it may be health related.
I don't know how I will see a cancer, but it might be. Yeah, it will be something that he might be thinking about going for the departure. And family will advise him, his heart. And it will be safer for him to.
So he won't pass in office, but he will leave before.
I think he will
Right.
have to leave.
Now, you saw before that there may be 2 attempts on Mr. T. Do you still see that? Has the energy
I
changed?
still feel that it's just.
But they're just attempts, they're not.
I see that, and we might not even know. We might not even know those things because they will be not happy to share if they were able to control.
Well, especially if they're
because they don't want
Republicans.
Copycats. They are afraid, and if Mr. Pete Hexet is so afraid about his life, that must be a reason.
If he's asking who will be the next governor of New Jersey, Democrat or MAGA, Republican?
Where in government of Texas?
No, New Jersey.
New Jersey, okay.
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Democrat or MAGA?
I think Democrat, and he will be fighting with the dragon. Very good fighter. The guy who was speaking for so many hours came to my mind. How many on the Congress? I think he is from New
Yeah, he
Jersey.
broke the record, didn't he?
Yeah, and his name is Brooker. Governor, no, and I can imagine him getting that position.
So if somebody could answer that question about who that was giving that long session.
He will be the leader. People will
Booker.
Booker.
Thank you
I
so
said
much.
Booker, okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
And
he's a senator.
No, he is.
He's from New Jersey.
But he is Senator Booker or
Senator Cory Booker.
Booker, and from New Jersey. So
He's in the Senate.
He is in the Senate. Okay.
Thank you very much. So he's going to be the next governor again.
Yeah, but he is. I think he will have easy ability to win if he would like to be a senator,
Well, he is one already.
and he might want to run for presidency as well.
Hmm.
He has the charisma. He is smart, and already there was one black person who won, and people loved him, and he has the same charm.
Mm-hmm.
And he proved that he can put up with everything.
Chris is asking, will the military leave soon from Illinois? Will they follow Mr. T's
From
command?
Chicago. 3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
They will be afraid for their own lives.
Who will be?
Their eyes,
Mm-hmm.
because there was already some attempt on them. Peace. To me, it will be symbol of peace. And they will be sleeping on it. Doctors will be needed, and they will start making better choices. So I don't know how soon. Maybe even beginning of new negotiations.
Will they follow Mr. T's command? Well, they obviously are, but hasn't he been told by the courts that he can't do that?
He was told.
And
He doesn't want to listen.
And isn't it Stephen Miller and some others are telling Mr. T just ignore those?
Ignore
those commands. Yeah, ignore the courts.
Of course, because he's above the law. But he is not everyone around him. So they have to start thinking for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And they have to think how even Steve Bannon should think how he was treated when he was in the White House. He was kicked out. So there is no friends with Mr. T. So what the question was that would they be thinking for themselves? I think that's what
they're following Mr. T's orders.
Yeah, they will be following.
Even though there are court orders
I'm
saying not to do
that
it.
they will have problems eventually with that.
A lot of these races coming up, Virginia and New Jersey, you already talked about New Jersey staying blue.
Yeah.
As we get a little bit closer to them. Is Mr. T losing sleep over New York's Mandani if he wins?
3 cards.
Yes, for Maria. 1, 2, 3.
Well, he can always see a bright side of everything.
Mr. T?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He can always go opposite way, and he will be saying to his money donors, you don't want him, people like him to be in the government because he is socialist.
Mm-hmm.
So he will find a way to unite and triumph about that. So I'm not saying that it will be against him. He might want that, actually. Good harvest for him, because those rich people will be afraid for the money. Money. Yeah. He will always know how to sell even rotten eggs.
It's good for compost.
Yeah.
In
Poland, we had the light when I was a kid. Did you have that? When you were buying fresh eggs in the store?
Oh, yeah, candling them. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you could see which ones are good, which ones are not good.
But you also can put them in water.
Well, not in the store.
Okay, in the store. You had a light in the store that you would pick?
Oh, yeah, that was a light.
A lamp.
And with the hose for the eggs, and you were putting the eggs. Yeah. Please check if they are not rotten.
Yeah, well, we used to candle them. That's called candling.
Candle, that's
when they used to go to my cousin Charlene's place, they had eggs.
Eggs.
And
So
we
you,
used to
you
candle
put
them, look for
candle
them.
about. No, we had the lamp and the shade was with the holes, and
Mhm.
I never knew which ones were the ones when I don't know what to look for. Oh, because that way she has to go and buy them.
Now, Trinity Patsy has a good one here. Violetta, can you please tell me who is the president of Puerto Rico?
Mr. Trump.
I need to deport Dumpy there, waiting.
Well, buy a lot of paper rolls and ask him to go there. This time they might actually be happy to see him.
Mm. And throw more paper towels, I guess.
Or more rotten eggs.
Now, Chris is asking, in the future, do you see the military stopping Mr. T?
Future stopping Mr. T or someone stopping him?
The military.
Oh, military. Okay.
Oh my. 1, 2, 3.
They are talking between themselves.
Yeah, you mentioned that last video as well.
Yeah, they will be talking with themselves, and I think they will be able to put some boundaries. They wouldn't, well, they will be giving him a ride, moving him out maybe, but they want to feel when people are not happy in the army, that's not a good place to be. And those army generals, when they are coming to the place, their own places, and they have a beard, and the young man is walking by and doing this, they must be furious. Or they will be talking and just by mistake even automatically touching face. And he will be furious, not on this poor soldier, but they will be furious on Mr. T. How dare he is criticizing, and it was Mr. Exit that was criticizing them. He has, like when I was looking at his face, it's like a mannequin. He is putting hot compresses when he is shaving, so it will be before shaving, that when he is shaving, the face is so baby face. He has a baby skin on his face. Yeah, and that's not manly to me. Men should have a manly looking face. And then, I always like guys with the beard. Richard has a beard all his life. And actually, it was me who asked him, can you keep your beard right away when you were finished with the army? Because in the army, he could have mustache, and he was forced to be for 1 year in the army. But I said, I want you to have. It's like kissing with a guy with the beard. It's like kissing a man through the carpet, hole in the carpet. Some ladies might like it. I do. I'm just kidding, but what I was talking about.
About the military stopping.
Military. Women were loved in the military. They did like them to be there. And he is firing them. The money, that control, and they will put hard work. They will try to do everything by the books. But they will give him warnings.
Now, Biden, before he left office, he had a talk with the generals and reminded them.
Didn't told them to lose weight, and didn't told them
he
to
reminded
shave
them of their
button up.
Yeah, their pledge to the Constitution.
Yeah.
Heather Cox Richardson. I don't know if anybody watches her channel. She's a political historian and author who uses facts and history to make
sending me so many
observations,
now of her observations
about contemporary American politics. Her recent video 5 days ago, titled "This Week in Politics," was Explained, Explainer, talks about Hexit, the military weaponizing the military against U.S. citizens, martial law, Mr. T's weakness revealed, Project 2025, accountability and upcoming elections. And it's a very interesting, it was a very, very interesting one.
And she's a woman and she has a voice.
Well, she's also an author and a political historian, but she's very, very good. But this one explained an awful lot of things that I didn't even know about. And just, I mean, she's so great. Anyways, Heather Cox Richardson. And the latest video, it was 5 days ago, This Week in Politics, explained. Anyways, let me get here. Heidi had asked a question. When is the president of Puerto Rico going to get arrested?
Yeah, I did answer that one.
Yeah, but she's asking because now it's when is T going to get arrested? Because he's the president of Puerto Rico.
Time is not for me.
Oh, Heidi, you're just causing her extra stress.
I will see what the cards are saying.
1, 2, 3.
They are on a crossroads already. They would like to do it, but they have to follow the rules. So it is that they are not yet, but beginning, this is a page, beginning, they will be able to prove that he is cheating. And then we'll pull him out of the cave. What? I'm half naked and everyone can see it? Fully naked, I'm not wearing clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everything will eventually change because he's playing with the fire. Who plays with the swords dies from the swords. And he's playing with the fire, and eventually the fire will reach him. People will be... I know, I will never forget in Poland, after we were held by the muzzle all our lives. Mm-hmm. We were told that we are living in the best ever system. Well, we had the free education to the universities. We had free healthcare. But we couldn't think for ourselves. If you will go voting and you will close the blind, mm-hmm. they will make a note and then they will ask you why. What did you were hiding there? Oh gosh, it was such a nuisance. And so my mom was telling me, don't pull the curtain when you will go to that little room to write you.
Because it can't be secret?
It can't be secret. No, you can't have any secrets. And people will rebel with that kind of muzzle. People were able to talk. People now with the internet, people are talking.
Mm-hmm. Now, former FBI Director James Comey, he pled not guilty.
Oh, tiny Patsy. Trini Patsy is saying, I don't want that image of Mr. T in my head and naked.
Well, can you imagine every time Violetta gets asked a question, she gets some sort of an image in her mind and then has to go through the explanation of what it means to her.
Right way.
I would not want some of the vision that you have.
Yeah, and I remember when Rina Rodriguez asked me about if the England will remove themselves from Brandex. And I saw the finger. And I thought, oh gosh, I'm with the nice lady, respectable, and I have to tell my viewers what I'm seeing. But that was the true answer. And they showed the finger to the Europe. So I explained that how naive I was about that vision. First, when I had I bought even...
You bought one?
Bought the carving of that.
Because you thought it looked so nice.
Yeah, Roman was laughing with me.
You don't know what that finger means.
Not long ago, and he said, why did you get rid of it? He said, it was such a cool memory of you being so naive. I said, well, And I said that it is a God finger. When the very religious lady asked me, "Do you know what that means?" Yeah, God finger. Me being so sometimes I see the answer and then I have to explain it.
And then explain it again.
And sometimes I'm going back because it is such a cute story, I think.
Former FBI Director James Comey pled not guilty in Virginia federal court yesterday.
I'm not surprised.
2 charges of 1 count of false statement and 1 count of obstruction of the congressional proceedings. The 2 prosecutors who they brought in from North Carolina, they were not from the Eastern District of Virginia. No career prosecutors there wanted to take on the case because they don't. Mm-hmm. He's not guilty. But will this case move to the discovery stage where evidence may be revealed not favorable to Mr. T? It seems that every time he has to hit discovery, he ends lawsuits.
Everyone was surprised that he even went that far, like today.
Mm-hmm. So will it make it to discovery? 1, 2, 3.
Okay, Poland was under so many attacks, and sometimes Turkish army will be attacking us, or Cossacks, and when women were raped, they will grab them from the horse, bite the hair, mm-hmm. and pull them. So this will be the way that some of those people in the jury will be pulled. They will be vulnerable. They will be afraid for their own security. And this is symbol of calmness, boring, and nothing. People will not pay attention to that. The job will be done halfway. They will be thinking about making decisions, but they wouldn't trust the decision, the people who are against Comey.
So they're going to drop the case early before discovery?
Well, I don't know, but it is not, the job wouldn't be done well. And making decision, postponing decision, and he wants to do it right now, 3 months from now. So it is, there will be some problems for him. And this is for me that the symbol of
for Mr. T, problems for Mr. T?
Yeah, for his lawyers. Mr. T will have, Comey will have such a good team of good lawyers who will be working for free for him, probably. His daughter is a wonderful lawyer. He is a lawyer. And he knows so many lawyers that will be happy to stand up for him. Mm-hmm. So this is not something that will go the way that he wanted to go.
Trudy Passy is saying from Trinidad and all over, and all our fishermen now cannot fish in the south because 12 miles of sea divides us and Venezuela. Our government stopped them for their safety. Wow.
To whom will they stop?
Stop the fishermen for their safety.
Because they can mix them with the enemies. And those could be, they don't have any proof that those guys were bringing, how much they can bring on that little boat. 12 people lost lives. But those boats were not the big ones.
Delilah has, do you see polar shift soon?
Magnetic poles, yes. Mm-hmm. 3 colors.
1.
Soon.
2.
They shift every few hundred years.
It's always, yeah. 3.
Okay. We call this bong, but there is a toy in that, for the little kids.
The spinning top?
Spinning top.
That you push down and then it spins?
Spins. Okay. And eventually it's spinning, and then falling on one side, stopping. right now it's a perfect balance. So I'm not seeing anything right now, and it's still in the balance, and we have to be happy what it is, that we are protected, and perfect rainbow. No, I'm not seeing this yet.
It's
It will
always in the
happen,
process.
but it will happen eventually.
And the North Pole is changing too.
Yeah. And the
Um,
toilets will be going opposite way. The water in the
Can't wait. Now I've got to look to see.
yeah.
Now I've got to look to see which way it goes.
Yeah. Apparently to the middle of the earth,
The equator.
it's going one way, and few meters from equator, it's go opposite way.
Hmm.
Go figure. But once on the Geographic Channel, I was observing this, and they said, yeah, on one side of the border they have this way, and on another. So it is one of those nice surprises.
Lorraine Duffy is saying, I've been watching your videos for about a week. Love your content. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you
And thanks
so
for
much.
joining
And
us.
thank you for being welcome in our club, in our village. Okay, I think we are done for today.
This is Mikey Cheryl. I don't know how to pronounce that last name. Is the woman running for governor in New Jersey.
Oh, so not him. But I still feel, is she Democrat or?
But it is a woman running as a Democrat in New Jersey. Her name
No.
is, yeah, Mikey Cheryl.
Okay. So she has a chances.
So you see them going blue. There's one prayer here that I wrote down, and that was from Patricia Sturgis. She fell. What was it, last night? And broke her left wrist, and now has to have surgery tomorrow. She'd like prayers, please.
We are sending you prayers, and I have my newly charged stone. We are sending you prayers for Patty Palmer. She has trouble to walk more than, and Patty is our viewer for many, many years. She can't walk more than 15 feet. Her heart is rising and like over 140, and her oxygen level drops to 70. It's not good. I hope the doctors will be able to help you with it. Romona B. 8J, please pray for Andre, who is feeling suicidal. He is from Ukraine, and he has lived in America for a long time, but has been unhappy for a long time as well. His family is in Ukraine. Please pray for his wife, Lilia, who is very worried about him. Yeah, that's the fringes of the war. People are afraid for the loved ones, and they are suffering because he must emotionally feel in Ukraine, but he has family in USA, so it is very hard for him to quit everything and go there. And that wouldn't. It's better if he's helping those Ukrainians from here.
Suzanne Borneman writes, in response to Patricia, who fell and is getting surgery tomorrow, I also tripped 2 weeks ago over my shoes and had a head injury and knee injury. And I'm not laughing at you, Suzanne. I'm just thinking about you had the same. You fell outside the store. Healing now, 2 CAT scans. It happened so fast, socks on hardwood floor. And you hit over the end of your cane.
My
with
cane,
the 4 little, for stability.
I call her my girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
I have actually 4 canes now, and because I'm putting them here, there, and everywhere, and then I don't want to walk for one, so I'm keeping them in different places. And yeah, my husband and the other guy were lifting me.
And it happened so quick.
So fast, and you have to laugh at yourself if you can. I end up with the glass in my hand, but in the evening I was able to pull it. And in so many places where my bum, left side, my hip actually.
You're very fortunate because you had Ehlers-Danlos, which means that your bones weren't that great.
My
And you didn't
bones are
fracture.
and I never, phew, I never broke any bone, but that's the reason expectancy with my type of Ehlers-Danlos bleeding disorder is that people are 40 to 40, now 51, before it was 48 expectancy. And I'm cheating everything. I have to say, yesterday I couldn't stop myself. I called Janet home. I called first Kate, her nurse, but she was not answering me for a few days. And I thought, because she might not be on the on her place. It's someone else might be sent it to her. I thought, I'm sending emails, no answers. So I call. And Janet was sleeping, but new nurse was asking Tom, who is she? Who is she? Do you want to talk with her? And I said, can I talk with Tom? First time I talked with Tom, because I always was talking with Janet. And he said, she's sleeping, she's not doing well, he's worried about her. And I told him, we are praying for you and for Janet. But he is the one who will be suffering more eventually, because when Janet will be gone, he is the one who will stay.
And for those who don't know,
and he is such a wonder. Those are the couple who are giving the free readings. They bought for quite a long time the readings that I will be doing.
On Saturday's video, Violetta does a video on Friday night, posts it Saturday morning. For anyone who comments on after those videos, they will be eligible for a half an hour complimentary reading gifted by Janet and Tom Berg.
Yeah, and Janet is not eating since Saturday.
Yeah, she's ready to transition. KCK made the comment, U.S. Naval Academy graduate, Navy helicopter pilot, former federal prosecutor, wife and mother of 4, Mikey Sherrill is running for the governor of New Jersey. Sounds like she's a good one.
Yeah, strong one. And that's what people need. They want someone that will be leading them and not by the rules. I'm for the rules, actually. I think, people eventually will be showing in the masses how much bigger they are.
Anyways, I do take screenshots of the rest of the questions that aren't answered. She'll try to answer as many as possible. We'll also be putting up a link to Linda G's channel if you want to watch that video. That was done yesterday. And also a post about questions in preparation for Erica.
Yes, please.
On Sunday.
Write. Yeah. And then Thursday I will be with Nate. Wonderful people I'm delivering you to. So actually, Nate, it will be on my channel as well, and Erica will be on my channel. So see you then, and I want to put prayers for everyone who is suffering, who is feeling lonely, who is feeling scared, who is hurt or in pain, or worry about the finances that will be unavailable to them. It's so unfair. They should put Congress under some scrutiny, that they will have to make up their minds, work for the people, not for the rich people that are paying them. They have to be somehow, and I'm hoping that there will be some new changes eventually, and people will have ability to feel better about their own country. Roman asked me, why did you leave Poland? It's so beautiful. Yes, but that time it wasn't beautiful. It was so scared to go on the streets. And as a mother of Leszek, I thought that I'm doing the right thing, and I did the right thing. I'm happy that we did what we did, but that was me pushing my husband to go to Canada.
And thank you very much for those who have hyped the content of videos. I certainly do. You're not allowed to.
No, I tried.
But you're allowed 3 hikes a week for people, and it helps the algorithms. Thank you for the subscriptions.
And I don't know why I don't have amount of comments. Linda still have the comments. They are counting on her videos, but I don't have that. It's odd.
Well, things are changing. Everything is going to change because it's the 14th. Are you sleeping well at night?
I can sleep like a baby. I wake up 3 times a night, but that's my life. I always, because I'm drinking 8 liters of water, fluids. So
Yeah, you have to drink that, yeah.
I have to get rid of that, what I'm drinking.
I find for the last while, and I don't know whether anybody else is having that problem too, is I'm awake a lot during the night now. I wake up and I go back to sleep, and the sleep's kind of interrupted. I have these strange dreams and then wake up again. But things are changing on the 14th here.
All my life, I was a good sleeper. I can put my head on the pillow and zoom. And when I was young, in the car, I was traveling with my boyfriend, and I had always blanket and pillow at the back seat. I was going to sleep when we had 2 hours driving. Okay, I'm going to sleep.
Anyway, so again, post questions after this video is posted online. Your questions for consideration for Friday night's video that Violetta does very late at night.
As well, yeah, and for Erica for Sunday. Thank you.
We'll do a separate post for that one, though.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us.